So the 3:30 marathon attempt. So obviously 3:30 marathon sounds like, you know, it's a good time, I'll be honest, but it's not the elite time that you're probably looking for, where most people like sub 3 or 2:50, or even I know someone who does 2:30. But for me, it's absolutely huge. And the reason I wanted to set this massive goal was because I've never been there before, and I didn't think it was possible a year ago when I did Copenhagen. So I've attempted 3 times of breaking sub 4 hours, and I finally got it at Copenhagen with a 3:57. And that was the, you know, tick that box, got after it. And then when one of my clients, Steve, booked Barcelona, he got the rest of the team involved as well. So Steve booked it, and then Chris booked it, and then Reese booked it, and then a few other people booked it. And I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna have to jump on this as well because they're all doing it. And again, I can't leave from the front and not do it, because I would be either going to watch or I might just run it anyway. And I thought, well, if I'm gonna do it, because I said after the last one, you know, I'm gonna take a break from it because I've done 4, and it's quite a scary goal still for me, like someone who doesn't class themselves well. Before this prep was like not the best runner. It was a massive goal for me still. So I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna set a scary target to get after, because I honestly think that you need to have a stretch goal of what you would like to achieve. And then if you fall any short of that, it's still a good goal. So in my head, I was like, right, let's set the goal of 3:30. If I fall short of that and I hit a 3:45, it's still a huge PB. So that's my thinking whenever I've taken into it as well. So that's where I started. We got into the flow of it, and then now I'm feeling really, really good. I've hit paces that I've never thought I would hit. Well, I've never hit before. I obviously hit a sub 20-minute 5K, which was never ever on the agenda. And I'm on target to do it. Like, and it's scary, but at the same time, like, the whole point of me starting the series of doing this was because, again, I want to inspire people to do the same. I want people to book things when they feel scared that they can't do it or whatever. I want to document my journey from my progress of whether I hit it or not. It's irrelevant. It's all about the process of getting there, doing the things when you don't want to do it, looking at the program and going, this is really scary, getting out when it's snowing, getting out when it's raining, doing long runs, like, you name it, while I'm still running a full-time business and while I'm pretty much a new dad. You know, Reva's only 6 months old still, so I'm still required to be there a lot of the time. Sleep's still broken. Obviously, Abby is need help with the baby. She's got her own fitness goals that she's getting after. So I wanted to document the rawness of behind the scenes of that, and not just come at it from, like, you know, your standard fitness channel influencer who, you know, runs and runs and runs and runs and lifts and lifts and lifts and lifts, because I'm just a normal guy who's got a normal life and was trying to get into where I want to get to. So I want to do these targets, I want to keep ticking them off, I want to inspire people to do exactly the same, and I'm doing that through the channel. So obviously, like, this is my 5th marathon that we're going into now in Barcelona. I've done Barcelona before, where I did bonk around halfway through, and again, I've got a little bit of redemption with that. I've done Lisbon, I've done Manchester, and I've done Copenhagen as well. And every single time I've learned lessons from each, but this is definitely by far being the best prep, but then the hardest prep at the same time, because the best in terms of, like, me fitness and the actual training itself, I don't think I ever ran, like, you know, 4 days a week and then run up to the other marathon. So I've definitely been focused more on that side of things, as opposed to trying to, you know, hold on to, like, the bodybuilding style split and then have a little bit of running on top of it. But then it's also been the hardest in terms of, obviously, the paces are increasing because I'm getting fitter. The weather's been absolutely ridiculous in the sense of wind, snow, sleet, ice. It's just been horrible. And obviously, now adding to the mix, being a dad as well, has obviously flown a little bit more rigidity to the plan. So I've got to be a little bit more strategic with me planning of the runs. But one of the big things, one of the reasons why I'm doing this and I'm documenting it, because obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, I've been probably done YouTube proper now since, like, when Reva was born, which was the middle of last year. I want to show people a little bit of a different side to, like, the normal fitness side. I see a lot of people who people follow, and you know, it's so fitness based. They can't resonate with it, or you can't resonate with it in the sense of, you know, all their life is fitness, double sessions, lift and running, whereas I'm just a normal guy who's trying to build a business for his family, who has a family, who's also trying to, you know, progress in his own fitness as well. And that's sort of my angle that I'm coming at with my channel and my fitness. So by far the hardest prep so far, but then also the best prep so far. So we'll have to see what we do on the day.